Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Mendy. And it's Reinders. Bale. Couldn't squeeze it through. Done delicately.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti. Serginho. That's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a fine interception. Saliba. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shot could be a great chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And out it comes again. Messi with the short one. Now it's Messi. Delivers with whip. McAllister with the clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Vinicius Junior. A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Guardiola plays it all the way forward. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Mendy.
Club America always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri. Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. Corner it is. This is their second corner of the game. McAllister goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Mendy cuts out the pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi wants to run onto this. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Frimpong. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Can he get it through? Rafinha shapes to shoot! And again! That is decidedly lacking. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's McAllister. Tries to pass it through. It's Salah! They've scored! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Mohamed Salah demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it.
Messi! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Vinicius Junior. And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. Club America are now luxuriating in a 2-goal. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Serginho, played out towards the right wing. Serginho. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Aims beyond the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's a shot, surely! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Club America are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive.
Rafinha! It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Great vision. That pass has been well intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's managed to get free, and he shoots! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. How very smart, he just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Club America are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Reinders. And here's Zanetti. Bale. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah. Bale. Bale is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Some resolute defending there. Rodri. Into the last quarter of an hour. Frimpong. Serginho. And they can counter here. Dink through. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short.
El dorsal 8, Messi.
And it's going to be another one. Barcelona have their third corner.
Serán sustituidos por
And it's been taken short.
El dorsal 87.
Barcelona with another chance from a corner. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Yamal plays it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another throw. Mendy wins the duel this time. Now it's Thuram. Thuram powering forward here. That's going wide left. He is through here. And the shots! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Yamal. Good read, needed to be. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Akanji. João Neves. Now it's Reinders. And it's Zanetti. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well taken goal.
Xiao.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. João Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
There's the shot! Now. And he stuck it away! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's a terrific move.
And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Rooney. Rooney knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifted. Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Van Dijk cuts it out. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That ball looks... He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. It was only shot a goal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
João Neves, Zanetti, Ruben Neves, Does really well there, he is strong. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Reinders. Mbappe!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Martinelli. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Reinders. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Reinders. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? And there's his goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's played through for him. And he's running through, so no flag here. Guardiola can get it clear. Hakimi. And that's a throw-in. 30 minutes gone. Zanetti running with intent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rice, and there's green grass ahead of him, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mendes has it in a wide position. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Van Dijk plays it long. Rooney. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rice. Oh, he's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Rice probably should have taken... It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Yamal. Martinelli. Martinelli getting forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is a brilliant interception. João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be
afraid to
quite
tell
a
you
positive
that we're
one.
expecting
Keep going
traffic to be
and
heavy
keep
after
doing
the
what you've
final
been doing,
whistle
'cause
today.
it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Haaland! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
It'll be a throw-in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Martinelli, he has found the way through. Looks across and plays it in. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. That's good running with the ball. Picks out and the shot! Reinders. Now it's Mbappe, and he has been fouled there. Haaland. Rooney. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Showing good feet. Ball swung. He's rising! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rice. Martinelli. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's nice. Roberto Carlos. And it's played into the middle. And the keeper beats it all. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Nuno Mendes. And Rafinha. Reinders. He's picked his way through. Incoming delivery. Good read, needed to be... Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And that was his 20th goal for this team. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 22.
Barcelona have their lead.
Coming on the
Look, he's the one
field
everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for options for movement.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona go. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4.
So we have movement on
Van
both
Dijk.
benches.
Number 16, Ruben Neves. Coming on the field, number 2, Baresi. Number 14, Rodri. Substitution in progress.
Haaland might just make this. Now it's Haaland. A probing pass. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 41, Rice. Coming
And
on
it's
the field,
Mendes. And
number
here's
21,
Rafinha.
Danielson. Number
Nice
87,
interception, well timed.
John Neves.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mendes makes the interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Gea claims comfortably. Rodri threads one in. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving forward. That's really nicely played. And he shoots! Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yamal wants to run onto this. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Baresi deals with that comfortably.
There will be 5
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
Tries to play it through. This might spell chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are making a change now. So now the difference is 3. Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes to add. Danielson. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. Corner number 2 then. So that's it, it is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too.
Mbappe, and a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gyökeres might just make this. Oh, what? Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Kvaratskhelia bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Good, and he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. It's a pretty loose pass. Shot a goal! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Mbappe really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Good read, needed to be. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. What a throw in. Chouameni. Can he get onto this? Getting up there! And that is well cleared. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Over to the right flank. And it's Serginho. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's burst through. He's had a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's gone forward. Kvaratskhelia. Rice. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Zanetti. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through. Chouameni. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. Kubasi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe is onto this.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Camavinga. And it's Chouameni. Azar. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. So the first half brought no goals. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Camavinga scooting forward. Nice bit of trickery. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the shot! It's a goal! And there is your opener. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ball's played through. He's in a great position here. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Reinders. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. That ball looks a good one. Well read, and the danger is averted. Deftly away. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. He shifted it to the flank. Camavinga. Looking for the far post. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
2 then.
14, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 5. Serán
He's played it short.
sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal
Alexander-Arnold with the
6, el
delivery.
dorsal 8,
And it's
Messi,
hoisted
el
clear.
dorsal 18.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? He's got a goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And when the manager tries a shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter.
Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And there was his third, and boy, he's going for goal! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Mendes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! Keeper always had the measure of that. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's been shifted off it.
Habrá
Raiders.
5 minutos de descuento.
Zanetti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aims beyond the defence. Rice. Chouameni. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... And the finish! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
El dorsal
I can
6.
see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combination...
And Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And it's Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Maradona proves just a little bit too strong. Diego Maradona, truly the brightest star in the footballing firmament. So I wonder what he has in store for us here.
Well, anything can happen with this man, Peter. He's in a league of his own, truly capable of winning matches, practically on his own.
Well, as he has done time and time again over the course of his career. So, another masterclass today?
Here's hoping.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Batistuta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Good read, needed to be. Kirk have the chance to go the other way. Raul. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
And the shot! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neymar. They've got a throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Mateus cuts out the pass. And he's managed to get free. Raul. Showing good feet. He stands tall and strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. He's picked his way through. Maradona.
Oh, really well played.
Maradona supplying the width on this right-hand side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And again, it's Raul! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, that has not gone well. He has found a way through. And they've got a throw. He's having a hit! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Roberto Carlos duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Zanetti. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. This looks promising. Oh, he's burst through. Donadoni. Oh, super find. Rafinha. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Zanetti. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maradona. And it's Serginho. Zanetti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
He's had a shot! And it's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Batistuta! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Maradona. Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes long and straight. Yamal.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Tries to play it through. And this is Batistuta. Reinders. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. 60 minutes played. Batistuta. Maradona ploughing through the middle. It's Maradona! And that's a sharp finish. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Batistuta. Reinders. Zanetti. Yamal. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In he goes again. Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Number 11.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Donadoni. And this is Batistuta. And that has been knocked clear. Taken back almost at one. Roberto Carlos! And no mistake. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 73
And now he has two.
Number 13.
Kirk go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Neymar. Zanetti. Serginho. And it's Zanetti. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rafinha. Good chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maradona.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Raul. And it's Neymar. That's destined for the flank. Rafinha going after that. And it's Zanetti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, what a ball! Yamal receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Kirk needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Nuno Mendes. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, a gilt-edged shot, and Batistuta! And he couldn't finish.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are making a change now. And he was quick to react. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Donadoni. Number 9, Raul. Number 19, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 22, Dani Olmo. Number 7,
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
McAllister.
And referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply... Well, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most...
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice-looking ball. De Jong gets across to intercept that. DiMarco knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. But that is Snooter! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is well cleared. Now it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. João Neves. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Xabi Alonso. And it's Azar. First quarter of an hour gone. João Neves. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, it's come to nothing.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there.
Great chance! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So they have it all to do again. It's Dembele! Milan with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Azar with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's quick to return it. Can he finish? Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
So, another set play. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. That's a decent clearance. Rafinha. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. That's a pretty loose pass. He is through here! Batistuta! Oh, he hit that sweetly. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Hazard stood his ground strongly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Reinders. Can he get it through? That's an excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pings it across. Reinders. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Always onto this. Now it's Rafinha. Shoots! Oh, the ball, and again! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's Messi. Oh, super ball! Reinders. He shifted it to the flank. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. Rafinha is wide and looking to get on. Decent chance! Hazard. Now it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. That's destined for the flank. Rafinha might just make this. And this is Dembele. Spread it left. Now it's Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Delivered in. Alexander-Arnold has a look and plays it forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Alonso, nicely spread. And it's played in. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming. And they're back on the ball. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koundé's cross. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Good ball over the top. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read. Nice interception. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Reinders. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Goes for the header! Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot, surely! And again! And he's stuck it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So could they be onto something here? DiMarco. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. DiMarco. Azar. Batistuta. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's being shifted off it. Reinders. Messi. Reinders. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Reinders. And it's Serginho. Marmoush. And he's found a way past Marmoush! And that's a sharp finish! And they are disappearing out of sight! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Milan are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Messi. Batistuta. Nuno Mendes. Reinders. Just 5 minutes left. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. And he is deftly away. Marmoush had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Serginho. And that looks a decent ball. And the number on the board is 3. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's Dembele. What a throw in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team.
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position, you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch.
And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Not the most accurate pass. And he's opted for the long pass. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, super ball! Lampard, a probing pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Xavi Alonso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vieri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. João Neves. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target. And he stands tall, impenetrable. That has not gone well. Zanetti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good strength. And that's been won straight back. Tries a deft little ball. Chance! And he's stuck it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieri. Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Cross goes in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Celtic couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Reinders. And it's Mendes. Now it's Rafinha. Zanetti. Oh, well played, well played. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great ball, and he's in here. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
João Neves. Looking for the run. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Reinders. Zanetti. Great vision. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that brings the first half to a close. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So we're into the second 45.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mateus. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ibrahimovic. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Lampard. Ibrahimovic. Caught offside that time. Zaire Emery. And it's Olmo. Celtic are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready.
Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tries to pass it through, pinches it off him. Reinders. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. And this is Vieri. That ball looks a good one. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Mendes. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha. And it's Van Dijk. Spread neatly. That's a goal kick.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Lampard, Mateus, knocks it into space. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Reinders. And it's Reinders.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Played with speed from back to front. It's a pretty loose pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Reinders. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
3 minutes added time.
Mateus, and this is Ibrahimovic. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Hazard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dani Olmo. That's that, the end. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.